Right now, there is a region in space so empty, so impossibly vast, that if you were placed in the center of it, you would see absolutely nothing in every direction. No stars, no galaxies, nothing. And it's real. Most people imagine space as being filled with stars and galaxies everywhere you look. That's wrong. And what scientists have actually found out there is far more unsettling than anything you were taught in school. In 1981, astronomer Robert Kirshner and his team discovered something that shook cosmology. While surveying galaxies in the constellation Bootes, they found a region roughly 330 million light-years across that was almost completely empty. To put that in perspective, our entire Milky Way galaxy is about 100,000 light-years wide. This void could swallow over 3,000 Milky Way galaxies lined up side by side. Inside a space that massive, you'd expect to find at least 2,000 galaxies. They found roughly 60. 60 galaxies where 2,000 should exist. That's not a gap. That's a mystery. Scientists call it the Bootes void, and decades later, no one can fully explain how it formed. The leading theories suggest that smaller voids merged over billions of years like cosmic bubbles, combining into one enormous empty pocket. But the math doesn't settle cleanly. A void this large, this empty, pushes the boundaries of what our current models predict. Now forget that for a second, because here's where it gets personal. You're inside one right now. In 2013, astronomers Ryan Keenan, Amy Barger, and Lennox Cowie published research identifying what's now called the KBC void. It's approximately 2 billion light-years in diameter, making it one of the largest known structures in the observable universe. And our Milky Way galaxy, our solar system, you reading this right now, all of it sits inside this void. The galaxy density around us is significantly lower than the cosmic average. We live in one of the emptier neighborhoods in the entire universe, and most people have no idea. But wait, it gets stranger. In 2004, scientists analyzing data from NASA's Wilkinson Microwave Anisotropy probe found an anomalous cold spot in the cosmic microwave background radiation, the oldest light in the universe. This cold spot in the constellation Eridanus spans roughly 1.8 billion light-years. Some researchers proposed it aligns with a massive supervoid, a region so underdense that it literally drains energy from ancient light passing through it. Other studies have challenged that direct connection, but the cold spot itself remains one of the most debated anomalies in modern cosmology. Here's what makes all of this deeply strange. The universe isn't randomly scattered. Galaxies are organized in what scientists call the cosmic web, enormous filaments and walls of matter surrounding these giant voids like the framework of a sponge. The Sloan Digital Sky Survey has mapped millions of galaxies confirming this structure. The universe has architecture, and the empty spaces aren't leftovers. They're a fundamental part of the design. Dark energy, which makes up approximately 68% of the universe, according to current observations, is accelerating the expansion of these voids. They're growing. The emptiness is winning. We are surrounded by structures so large that light itself takes billions of years to cross them. And inside those structures, there is almost nothing at all. Follow this page, because the deeper we go into the universe, the stranger it gets. And we're just getting started. Now here's what I want you to think about. If the universe built this cosmic web of matter and emptiness with such precise structure, is it possible the voids aren't empty at all, but filled with something we simply cannot detect yet?